Imagine stepping outside tonight. You look up, and the moon is gone. Not hidden, not eclipsed, gone. No warning, no explosion, no fragments falling toward Earth. Just empty space. At first, it seems almost peaceful, but within hours, the oceans begin behaving strangely. The nights become unimaginably darker. Animals lose one of nature's oldest guides. And over the coming years, Earth slowly transforms into a very different planet. The moon has quietly shaped our world for over 4.5 billion years. But what if it suddenly disappeared? Let's find out. The first thing everyone notices is the darkness. The moon reflects sunlight toward Earth, making it the brightest object in our night sky after the sun. Without it, moonlit landscapes vanish. Rural nights become almost completely black. Only the stars remain. The Milky Way stretches brighter than most people have ever seen. For astronomers, it's breathtaking. For millions of animals, it's the beginning of chaos. Sea turtles no longer find the ocean by moonlight. Nocturnal insects lose familiar navigation cues. Predators and prey suddenly hunt in a world that feels unfamiliar. One missing object begins changing life across the entire planet. Most people think the moon causes all tides. That's not entirely true. The sun also pulls on Earth's oceans, but the moon provides about 2/3 of the tidal force. Without it, tides don't disappear. They become dramatically weaker. Coastal ecosystems begin changing almost immediately. Tidal pools shrink. Mudflats dry out. Many shellfish lose the environments they depend on. Countless species evolved around the daily rise and fall of the sea. Now, that ancient rhythm weakens. Ocean currents begin shifting. Nutrient circulation changes. Entire marine food webs slowly reorganize. The oceans survive, but they become different. Here's where things become truly fascinating. The moon doesn't just create tides. It stabilizes Earth's tilt. Right now, Earth's axis stays relatively steady. That's why our seasons remain fairly predictable. Without the moon, that stability slowly disappears. Over thousands to millions of years, Earth's tilt could swing dramatically, sometimes almost upright, other times leaning far more than today. Imagine polar regions receiving tropical sunlight, or deserts buried beneath permanent snow. Climate zones constantly shift. Ice ages arrive unexpectedly. Rainforests move. Deserts expand. Life spends millions of years adapting to a planet that never quite settles down. Many species depend directly on the moon. Corals synchronize spawning using moonlight. Many fish reproduce according to lunar cycles. Some birds navigate by the moon. Even certain plants respond to changing lunar illumination. Remove the moon, and millions of years of evolutionary timing suddenly breaks. Some species adapt, others disappear. New behaviors emerge. New ecosystems form. Evolution begins experimenting once again. The disappearance of a single celestial companion creates opportunities and extinctions. Nature never stops changing. For humanity, the consequences go far beyond science. The moon inspired myths, religions, poetry, calendars, art, music, and exploration. Without it, many ancient civilizations would have measured time differently. Navigation across oceans would become harder during dark nights. There would be no lunar eclipses, no Apollo missions, no footprints beyond Earth. The famous image of Earth rising above the moon's horizon would never exist. One missing object removes countless chapters from human history. Seen from space, Earth would appear strangely different. No bright companion orbiting nearby, no graceful moonrise, no familiar face watching over the night. Many planets have moons. Some have dozens. Earth would become unusual, a large rocky planet, traveling through space, entirely alone. The solar system would look just a little emptier. And somehow, so would we. It's easy to think of the moon as just another object in the sky, a beautiful decoration, a familiar light. But it is far more than that. It steadies our planet, shapes our oceans, guides countless living creatures, and has inspired humanity for thousands of years. Without the moon, Earth would still exist. Life would continue, but it would be a different world. Less stable, less familiar, perhaps a little lonelier. Sometimes, the most important parts of our world are the ones we've always taken for granted. Because when you remove something that has always been there, you finally understand how much it was holding together. If you enjoyed this journey beyond reality, Subscribe to Beyond Us for more cinematic explorations of science's greatest what-if questions. Because sometimes, looking at impossible worlds helps us appreciate the incredible one we already call home.